I don't fucking believe. I ain't lost the money in like two Maddens. Yo, y'all saw the Panthers? Oh yeah, we talked about it already. My bad. I think hell yeah. I mean, they don't need another receiver, but 3 speedsters like that? Hell yeah. Curtis Samuel, DJ Moore, and then Robbie
Coach,
Anderson.
We have a damp and rainy
and they all
afternoon
big
in the tri-state areas. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium in the Garden State of New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play.
A long game, man. A long game.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about.
Get a good one.
Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Out of the gun, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
I'll tell you who was excited by that play, and that was the defensive front. They didn't need any additional help. They got to him in a hurry. And right there, he had to make a big-time decision. I think he made the right one. Protect the football, then protect yourself.
Maybe not necessarily in that order.
He will never admit to that, but he's probably thinking about himself first.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. touchdown, New York Jets.
How's that bitch, Jalen?
When you got a guy that fast back there
Let's go, baby.
punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted.
He got me.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Oh, come on.
And that'll be incomplete.
Hold on to that
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Touchdown.
It's going to be caught.
Touchdown.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
What's that score, Lee Tab?
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle.
Y'all can tune in my YouTube live.
21-0. Set now to kick this one away and off
It's
it
simulation
goes.
mode, bro. Now let me stop.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up.
Good catch.
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson down to throw. He's got Fuller. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, here's Watson. It's wearing the tight end with it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
59, 59. Check 53. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Back to throw, Watson.
Corey Grant, I think he's slow.
So I like
King Grant real
there.
fast.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that.
Yeah, no, he wide receiver. He's like an athlete.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll try to run for it with Penny. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Good throw. Oh, let's go. Let's go, baby. Good fucking throw.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game.
I ain't been playing anything. They've been giving me forced
losses. That's
losses.
another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution.
And I got 2 first-round picks.
Play or you don't.
I don't want him to be on. At this point. But to beat you, satisfaction guaranteed.
Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 6 there on the first down play. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I know you ain't got it. Switch. Check 43.
21-0 our score after 1.
Come on, set. And 2 stop. You can't block me. Check 3. 6. Pull it.
So much for that shit. Plan B, get the fuck out.
On second down now. It's Lloyd. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. I was pretty surprised that they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out.
Oh, back throw. Come on.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Quarterback young.
Well, one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
No, I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive.
Row is
it's not their job to slow themselves down.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a boxing in that.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Good job, Robinson.
He's picked off at his own 46. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Hey, team 6. They're not ready for this. Yep. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down. Lloyd, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
41 Mike. Here we go. 80
Back to throw here. It's caught by Bryant. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there. It was upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is
come on, Robinson, get you another one, baby. Come on.
You have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson being chased out left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what did they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
No, that's you, partner.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down.
Yes, pass interference.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a give, right side. Corbin. Space to maneuver at the 40. And running with power here.
Get off me, bitch.
And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their
that
side,
1-2 punch.
especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd down, Corbin. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress.
Let's go, baby. Touchdown.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. The extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no point. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Watson. It's complete to Fuller. 22 yards there, a first down. Watson now just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a 1st and 10 here.
Alert! 53 is the mic.
To throw is Watson, operating from the gun. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a first down throw, Watson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53. You got nothing today.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. And this will be a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Billy, I got to pause it for a second.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the...
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
End zone for a touchback.
Oh, N'Keal Harry, wide receiver.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Go, go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He's wide open.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be hey, dude. Beat them.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. Now this from 43.
Put that in there. Let's go.
And his kick here is good. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Shoot. Kill.
Woo! Don't do it to him, Corbin. Don't do it to him.
20! And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Going to give this time to the
get out around there. Come on.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Good tackle coming in.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Hey, Sam off. Get it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I'm here all day. Come.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Come on. Hey, check 24.
2nd and 5.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Pulls it in for the Jet touchdown. Chris Herndon, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. The point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Literally.
And
the big cats, no, do whatever you want. Do whatever you need to win.
For a
That's what it
touchback.
is. Do whatever it takes to win.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Steps away to his left.
Go get his ass. Come on, bro. What the fuck you doing?
Wide open receiver complete. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Watson. And that is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's Watson on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Chill out. You stupid.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Catch that ball.
And
come on, Bryant.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Stupid.
Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Damn, come on, Jalen.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Hey, Delta. Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Forced out to his left. And he finds a man on a crossing route. That goes for a gain of 31. Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it,
Let's go good shit, boy.
Big play right there.
Let's go.
They need plenty of
99-man coverage.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Watson.
Yeah, get rid of that shit.
Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
He did say that shit, didn't he?
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. He's letting this one go.
Give me that. Oh, he held on to it.
That's
bullshit.
15. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So how about this for field position after the big play?
Give me that shit too, dumbass.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
He gets a pass interference on the 3rd down. Gets the whole goal line. Damn.
So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. We have played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, did you see what Gary put in the chat? Go read this. Can you see it?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down, it's Lloyd. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
Have a day,
this
man.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
Yep.
They'll look to throw here. Got his open man. It's Carr. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Check 37. Check 37. 5. Come. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Let's go. Hey, we got
They'll set up a throw.
Let's go, Herndon.
Oh, my goodness, what a catch at the 6. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Mismatch.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
It's easy work and it's coming again. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
2nd and 4. Buying time to his left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Texans scoop it. Accelerating.
Try Tristan, you fast as shit. Not fast enough. He's at the 40. I fumbled. I was trying to throw the ball. My quarterback fumbled at the line.
It's a touchdown. that for a momentum swing. You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Oh!
And the Jets have got it.
Woo! Let's go.
Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your
blitz coming, and down he goes. Ochena Nwosu in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike. You ain't doing nothing today.
They're going to look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Dancing to his left. It's Waring, the tight end, with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Watson on 1st down. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Watson. You're so lucky. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Watson now to throw.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. Out of the gun, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
On first down, Lloyd looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line. Today's final score.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
Lee.
Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, it's a win
That
they
boy had a
needed if for
48
nothing
QBR.
else in their sanity as they move to 4-6. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road.
Nah, bro.
Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 25-yard line.
On the ready. Watch the screen. Hard. Right. Get it.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
McKinnon, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Looking to throw. Costello. And he's got his target. That's more. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Break. 42. 42's the mic. I got one. You draw 4. Ready?
From the gun, Costello. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Greystone, travel. Check safety. Wide. Go.
3rd and short, McKinnon. And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. Jerick McKinnon with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue, explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
Here we go. 60 on. Shoot.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Good shit, Dante.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Recon, 152 fighter.
On 3rd down, Daniels. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
94.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. He's going to sling this deep downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22.
Asante Samuel Jr., dog.
And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly.
And now off
Sauced him. Touchdown, Jared McKinnon.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jared McKinnon, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 7 yards there and a first down.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
On first down, Daniels. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He completes it to Jones.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. They're going to try and throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Let's go. Fair.
They'll run on first down. McKinnon, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's McKinnon, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Back of the end zone.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. Being chased out left. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Daniels gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 8 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And Adams has it, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Set. 60 or.
Off play action. Daniels. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. 2nd and 15. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though, 3rd and long. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets them closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Back to throw. Daniels setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And Graham's got it, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Marr able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Hey, Zoo.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. This complete to Jones. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice session,
that's a pick, bro.
To be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. What's the curl? What's the curl? What's the curl? Mike's 59.
On 4th down, Daniels. And he finds Jimmy Graham. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at at the 40. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on second down, Daniels. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here again is McCannon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 9.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Packers 17.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Costello. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Here's McKinnon on the draw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, Costello throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Ready? 70, Indy. Watch the run. General West. Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Costello. That's complete right around the 8. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Washington. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. The connection made. It's Graham. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Panthers' 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Complete to Jones. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
He'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Hey, high 7. 41 to Mike. Check 41. Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, 4-1 Mike. 4-1. Hey, Charlie. Good run. Go.
They'll look to throw. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Team 6. Protein spill. Shoot.
He's back to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Hey, box truck.
No.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Back to throw.
Oh, you get the fuck out of here with that.
Touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
So it's challenge time. The referee's tablet coming out. And the big question, Charles, did that football break the plane to the goal line?
They just need any part of the ball to cross the goal line in order for it to count. Remember, it's got to be indisputable, though. Sometimes we think it's going to be there. We can't really find it on the tablet. So we'll see what the final call is going to be.
Extra point by Mara, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Let's go. 42's the mark. 42's the mark. Hey, Haywood. I smell fear in that offense.
Throwing again. Costello. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's now 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right.
He got a bullshit touchdown
to the
at the end.
last play. We're still, You're wondering,
Literally
could
with
it
20
happen?
seconds left in the game.
Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Hell yeah. Because I was all over him.
So for Green Bay,
there's no way he should have caught that.
They just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2
no, I
with
beat
a
you
win
on combo.
here.
Oh, yeah,
and
no,
they'll get another road test next
right.
week as they head
matter.
to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile,
I'm not,
for Carolina,
I'm not. 44 to 20.
it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time
Take that
as
L,
they drop
fuck.
to 8-3.
A humbling
and
experience.
To redeem themselves.
You barely beat me, and you was focused hard as fuck.
Week.
I know you was. You sweating.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon
I'm always
Gordon,
quiet.
saying so long, everybody.
And I bust your ass that Nola game, didn't I? Well, I bust your ass the last game. Oh well. No, I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm going to 2K with